The Morrigan is one of the most powerful and enigmatic figures in Irish mythology. She is a goddess of war, fate, and sovereignty, often associated with death, battle, and prophecy. Her name is sometimes translated as Phantom Queen or Great Queen, emphasizing her connection to both power and the supernatural. She is a complex deity, embodying not only destruction and warfare but also the cycles of life, renewal, and the protection of the land. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Morrigan is her role as a triple goddess. In some accounts, she is a singular entity, while in others, she is one of three sister goddesses, typically named Badb, Macha, and Nemain. Each aspect of the Morrigan represents a different facet of war and death. Badb is associated with chaos and the frenzied energy of battle, often appearing as a crow on the battlefield, foretelling death. Macha is tied to sovereignty and the land itself, with connections to kingship and fertility. Nemain embodies the madness of war, driving warriors into uncontrollable rage and panic. The Morrigan is deeply tied to prophecy. She appears in several myths predicting the outcomes of battles, often offering warnings that go unheeded. One of her most famous appearances is in the Táin Bua Cailnge, the great epic of the Ulster cycle, where she interacts with the hero Cú Chulainn. She first appears to him in disguise, offering her love and assistance, but when he rejects her, she retaliates by hindering him in battle. Later, she takes the form of a crow and perches on his shoulder as he dies, signaling his inevitable fate. This story highlights her role as both a manipulator of destiny and an agent of balance, ensuring that no warrior, no matter how great, can escape their end. Beyond war, the Morrigan is also a goddess of sovereignty and the land. In Irish mythology, the land and its rulers are often bound together. When the land thrives, the kingdom prospers, and when it suffers, the people face hardship. The Morrigan embodies this connection, granting kings the right to rule or stripping them of their power if they fail in their duties. She represents the ever-turning cycle of life, death, and renewal, ensuring that strength and wisdom govern the land. The imagery surrounding the Morrigan is striking. She is often depicted as a shapeshifter, taking the form of a crow, a wolf, or even a hag. Her presence on the battlefield, whether in the form of an old woman washing bloody armor in a river or a crow picking at the fallen, is always an omen of impending doom. These appearances link her to the wider tradition of war goddesses and death spirits, reminding warriors of their mortality and the inevitability of fate. Even today, the Morrigan remains a compelling figure in folklore and modern spirituality. She represents independence, power, and transformation, drawing those who seek strength in times of conflict or change. Her myths remind us that war and destruction are part of the natural order, but so too are renewal and rebirth. As a goddess who walks between life and death, battle and sovereignty, the Morrigan is a force of reckoning, one that demands respect, courage, and an understanding of the cycles that shape both individuals and nations.